Alright, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Dragonfly. Oh, this guy's a bit of a bastard. Now, he will fly around and he will set shit on fire. He spawns during the summer. He will burn everything down to create ash. Now, the Dragonfly, the saliva will actually be set on fire. It's kind of like lava. Wherever he spits it, it'll just be on fire. But then it'll cool down after a while. However, I don't know if there's anything that could be that you can get from that. I don't know. Now, when he gets enraged, this is what he'll do. He'll stomp up and down 3 times, which is actually pretty high damage. He has quite a bit of health. About 2,000, I believe. When he dies, he will drop a scale mail. And a shit ton of meat. As you can see here. Now, one of the things to keep in mind is I had God mode on. That's what made that a little bit easier. Normally, that would have been way more fucking difficult. I didn't want to actually try to fight him right now because I don't have enough gear. Honestly, that's like the end game type thing that you're going to run into. And there's no real set way to defeat him. Like, there's no guarantee that you're going to still like mom's leftovers. He's also... Weber is supposed to be a 6-year-old boy who is living inside of a spider that tried to eat him a long time ago. So it's like kind of fused with the spider. Like, that's his body. That's his body and his head. But that's also the spider's head and the spider's legs and everything. He's just kind of fused with the spider. Hot as heck. Oh, good. It's... The scale mail also keeps you warm. That's one of those things that you have to be aware of. I completely forgot about that. So it's a really good insulator, to be honest. Because it does warm you. It also gives you a little bit of a sanity aura. That's something to be aware of as well. Let's turn God mode back on. Boom. There, now we can wear this again without fear of repercussion. Next up, I'm going to show you the moose. So let's spawn. And it's just moose. It's just moose. Boom. Look at him honking. Oh, this guy gets angrier than pretty much everyone else. Is God mode on? Oh, I turned it off. Silly. I mean, I really don't want you guys to miss what happens. Like, I don't want to die. So when he honks like that, he'll honk incredibly loudly, and it will cause whatever's in your hand to fall out of your hand, so you actually have to walk over and pick it up. Yeah, that's how the Moose Goose rolls. The rest of the time, I believe he's the easiest of the giants to actually kill. He doesn't have any real big AoE attacks and stuff. He just does that, and then he's got that annoying, stupid yell, which disarms you. Other than that, though, he seems to be the easiest giant to defeat. Because of that, however, he is also the most useless giant to defeat. Because the down Thermantidote is worthless. However, the only good thing about it is that, I mean, that's the spring giant, I believe. And next up is summer, so you can get this in time for summer. Which is good, I guess. So, let's see, let's go back to the fight, the fight tab. What's going on? Oh, I guess it reset my tab or something. I don't know why. I know that I made one of those dark swords. I guess it reset the fact that I'd made a dark sword, so now I need another one because we're going to summon the next giants. Now, oh shit, those things they've all been destroyed. I forgot about that. Well, never fear. We can just spawn in another one. So there we go. Now, next up, let's spawn. Let's see, blah blah blah. That was me trying to figure out what the prefab was for the freaking dark sword. Alright, so next up, the Bearger. Now, from what I understand, the Bearger is a little bit difficult to make hostile. Huh. Well, shit. Okay, I've given up. So the Bearger's annoying. He sometimes crashes the game. Always crashes the game, I guess. So I'm not messing with him anymore. I mean, I'm not sure if these are even fully implemented yet. There's supposed to be bugs. Maybe it's messing around with the console that's actually screwing this up. I don't know. What I do know is there's Deerclops. What's up, Deerclops? How you doing, buddy? Deerclops is pretty much the same as usual, although now he has the power to freeze you when he attacks, which is something to note because it is a pain in the ass when it happens. I have God mode on, so I'm okay. Also, when he dies, he no longer drops his eyeball, as far as I know. It's just the umbrella. He's just as big a pain in the ass to deal with as he was before. Nothing has changed. He now drops the umbrella. The umbrella, not that great, in my opinion. Although you are fully 100% protected from the rain. So we can go ahead and get rid of God mode. You're absolutely protected from the rain. On gain focus. I don't even know what that means. Go away. So the rain's going down. That's good. That means I'm getting less soaked, which is always positive. You can also hear it. Well, there you go. So it's done. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. So one of the ways to fight those things is to use the old bell, for instance. You can use that to try to lure them into a position where you can, you know, let them be destroyed. I don't think they'll die from one hit of the old bell. As far as I know, it does 1,000 damage. So it won't insta-kill any of them, really. But we can try real quick. Hang on. Let's turn God mode back on. Let's spawn. Who should we spawn? Let's spawn Moose. Moose is he's pissy. Let's spawn Moose. What? Oh, yeah, I have to. Boom, the Moose has been spawned. There he is, pissing around. So let's play the bell. Now you have to be careful. 2, 3. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Shit! Boom. So the Moose Goose did survive. I don't know what he's doing. I can still hear shit getting destroyed. Oh, he's coming back. He's coming back from our second round. Oh! And as you can see, the Moose Goose did not die. So they do a lot of damage, but all the giants have enough health that they can actually survive this kind of brutal treatment. What's this? Picked up the Old Bell blueprint. So that's how you get the blueprint to learn the Old Bell. Apparently it's not available. That's what it was. It's not available at the beginning of the game. You have to like destroy the Glomer statue to actually learn the blueprint. And then you can build it. I don't think it's possible to build at all unless you do it like that. For the love of God, I've had enough of you, you stupid fucking Moose Goose. The thing I really hate about them is how loud they are. It's obnoxious. There. Now stay dead. So the Old Bell. Now I'm assuming that later on it's going to have some more things, you know, connected with it, but right now it's just not really an issue. It's probably going to be a big deal later on. That's just a guess, though. Again, I don't know. I don't have any evidence to really support that claim. It just seems like a pretty big deal kind of item. So that's it. That's everything that I know of right now. The only other thing that are available in the game right now are birch tree guards, which are just living birch trees. The living birch trees will actually like shoot these little things called birch tree drakes at you. These little minions that are annoying. They die pretty easily, though. And also, they will just continuously fuck with you. Oh, there's a scale mail. Yeah, great. They'll continuously mess with you. I believe there's a 50% chance right now for every time you chop down a birch nut tree that the other ones will come to life, or that one nearby will come to life and try to start attacking you. Now that's probably going to change later on, and it'll start off with a low percentage chance and raise as time goes on in the same manner as the tree guards, the normal tree guards. But right now, that is how the game works. So that's how it's going to be doing. So let's see. Destroy a Glomer statue. You'll get the Old Bell blueprint. That's good. I don't know if it's really necessary right now. For fuck's sake. This asshole. Oh, and also, yeah, I'm forgot that I'm starving to death at the moment. So that's about it. That's about it for all the new stuff that's available right now. I'm sure there's going to be some other things later on. Oh, also you can eat a pigskin. It will recover your health as well as hunger. You're the only character. He's the only character that can currently do that. Now, if you destroy, if you cut down one of the birchnut tree guards, they drop the normal things that a birchnut tree drops. Chances to drop birch nuts. They drop logs. It's just basically a tree. But if you dig up the stump, you will get a living log. So, kind of cool. Basically, the only way to defeat him, though, is just to chop him down like you would a normal tree. Or to burn it down like you would a normal tree. So, they function in exactly the same way as normal trees do. You can't attack them with spears like you can normal tree guards. You actually have to attack it with an axe and chop it down like a lumberjack. Which means Woody has a tremendous advantage over everyone else when it comes to taking these things out. Because, I mean, you know, he can just destroy them with Lucy. But other than that, I believe that's... I think I've already said that, but I believe that is everything. So if there is any other stuff that I've missed, I will go back and go over it later. But we're going to start playing the game because it's changed a little bit. I'm going to start a new game with Weber. And that's going to be the next thing that you guys are going to see. That's the next video series with Don't Starve is me playing as Weber because he's just really fun and interesting. He's the most interesting character that I think they've come out with in a long time. He's much more fun than Wigfrid, I believe. Plus, I love the way he talks. I just love that. I don't know why. It's just interesting to me. But that's it for this episode, guys. And that's it for this update. The next update is in 11 days, so pretty quick. I mean, compared to the last one, which took 18 days, so this is that's a lot faster. But until next time, guys, this is Sage, and as always, peace! And also Reign of Giants, which, you know, yelling peace when I'm fighting giants in the Reign of Giants DLC, that doesn't really seems kind of counterintuitive. Because they don't want peace. They want anything but peace. These guys are a pain in the ass. Oh, also, I didn't show you guys, but you can shave the silk beard and you get silk, not beard hair. So you get silk. Yeah. It's a pretty important difference. Later!